Welcome back to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn.
Yo.
Hello, honey.
Hi.
Thank you for joining me at the dining room table for this program. That's Programme.
Ooh.
That's the fancy way to spell it.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done 2 episodes on what's annoying about social media. And there's so much, it's a fertile, is fertile the right word?
Yeah.
Area of grievances that we still have more material to dissect, to deconstruct, to dive into.
This might go to a part 4. Are we just bitter, angry, hateful people?
Yes.
Or... Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Because the social media... Okay, if you want to get real...
Yeah?
Back in the day, honey, 20, 30 years ago, being broadcasted, quote-unquote, being distributed, having a forum, an ability to reach one person or 9 million people in 3 seconds, it didn't happen. It happened to a select few, an elite few, if you will. A couple dozen people per city, and then when you talk about the big time, CNN, maybe a couple hundred people in Los Angeles and New York City and Manhattan and London, etc. So it's a new way to communicate that people aren't really equipped for, don't know how to handle. And listen, early in the days, it was cray. It was like the Wild Wild West, but we've matured. We've pared it back down from taking pictures of every single lunch that we eat to maybe we shouldn't take pictures of every single lunch that we eat. And so we're calling out the people who continue to pretend that it's like the old days, the Wild Wild West of Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. But it's not like that anymore. People have changed.
Mm-hmm. We're kind of in this weird phase where things have been around for 10 plus years.
Yes.
So it's not new anymore.
Right.
And yet, like, who knows what the future holds? Like,
right.
We're still, I'm sure we're in the infancy of this.
We're still grappling with it.
Yes.
And we don't know how to handle it because it's new. It's completely foreign to our capabilities.
Well, yeah, to you and I.
Yes.
May I state our real ages?
No. Go ahead.
Okay, you're 43.
I'm 34. What?
You're 43, I'm
yes.
37.
Yes.
So, for you and I, this has been around only since, like, our 20s.
Right.
For our children, our wow chows,
mm-hmm.
like, our kids have been exposed to this since childhood.
Right.
And, like, people even, like, in their 20s have been exposed to this since their childhoods.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very interesting. Like, we are in the infancy of social media and,
right.
like, global communication and awareness. So,
right.
It's kind of fascinating.
We're all learning together, but some people haven't learned.
Some people are still committing egregious crimes
right.
of social media.
And we need to call them out. Okay, so let's get into it. First off, the people who post on Facebook well, this is mostly a Facebook crime, I believe. But so, for instance, it's May 8th. Well, it's not actually May 8th. It's April 30th. But for instance, it's May 8th.
What?
It's going to be May. It's May 8th. Show us the 8th picture on your phone.
Yeah.
What is that, honey?
Local news sites such as what's it called?
Good Day Sacramento.
Good Day Sacramento
yes.
is like...
Former employer of Camby Brown, who is our neighbor.
Good Day Sacramento does this a lot. They're like, it's the 8th of the month. Show us the 8th picture on your camera.
Right.
What if it's a naked picture of my husband?
Well...
Or myself?
Well, okay. There's 2 things going on here. One, who are the people who engage in this? They are daytime television viewers, and they're not the brightest bunch, let's be honest. If you're home watching television in the middle of the day at 9 a.m., you have other issues going on. And secondly, yes, my wife, primarily, who is WFH, working from home, sends me, how would you deem it, honey?
Listen,
And keep in mind that Darling Daughter and the Tiny Terror Darling Son are within earshot.
Listen, I try to send you provocative shots to get something, some sort of response.
Yes.
I don't get the response I wish.
Well, I apologize for that, honey, but usually Richard Beeson was once within 2 feet of staring at my phone when he sent one of these provocative shots.
Yeah, I have stopped sending you provocative images because I know your coworkers tend to sometimes catch a glimpse of your phone.
Right. And I'm busy and I can't get into this whole tete-a-tete.
I know. Like, I want you to send me provocative shots.
Okay. Honey, I'm at work. I don't whip out. I'm not in the lunchroom whipping out my dink there, sweetie pie.
Okay.
But back to the matter at hand. It's what is today? It is April 30th. Show us the 30th picture on your phone. How about I don't?
You know what?
Yes. How about I move on with my life?
Like the last time Good Day Sacramento was like, show us the 7th picture or whatever.
Yes.
I did click on it to like see what people are posting.
Yes.
So uninteresting. So
non-essential.
Dumb, dull.
Yes. Moronic. Yeah. Do you want to get real?
Yeah.
I worked for Good Day Sacramento for about 2 good weeks, honey.
You did great.
And let's say that there was a difference of opinion of material, but I remember my friend who works at KCRA, I'll just say it, but I won't say her specific name. She said when I said that, hey, I'm helping out at Good Day Sacramento, she said, "There's nothing intelligent going on there. What are you doing there?"
Right.
And I was like, you know what, Karen? I mean, whatever your name is,
quote unquote.
You're right. There's nothing interesting or intelligent or smart.
It's just they have to put out something on the social media every day. So that's
and television in general. They have 4 hours to fill. Here's a fair or a festival that's like every other fair and festival in Northern California on the planet. There's food, there's some arts and crafts, there's some stuff for the kids.
Do you want to get real?
Yes.
So they're on air from like 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. and every hour they just repeat the same segments. Okay?
That's absolutely true.
Let's move on.
And you try, and as an employee of 2 weeks, you try to mix it up and you try to make it different, your little intros and your outros and your reports there, and it's hogwash, it's malarkey, it's silliness. But let's move on from Good Day Sacramento. Where's Camry? What happened to Camry Brown? And what happened to the guy who hopped on the Ford cars? But seriously, let's move on. Next transgression. This is the people. Okay, these people. This is on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And I'll just say and go because they say the best hummus places in Sacramento and go. Like we're their slaves. Like, like we're doing their bidding. Oh, yes, master. You wanted the best hummus places in Sacramento. I will comply with your demand.
I always wonder, have you Googled this yet?
Yes.
Have you Yelped this yet?
There's a thing called Yelp.
Yelp, Google, those are your friends.
Right.
Have you not tried them?
Right.
Or
the internet.
Another thing about these types of posts.
It's an amazing thing, yes.
It's like every week it gets repeated. Mm-hmm. Like every week a different person is asking the same question. Mm-hmm. So it's very, it's redundant.
Yes.
As well as unnecessary.
Best steakhouse in Sacramento and go. How about and stop? I'm not doing your bidding.
Stop, drop, listen.
Stop, drop, listen.
Google.
How about you Google it, and instead of getting a bunch of morons responding, and this happens we're in West Sacramento, the West Sacramento Facebook. It's just...
It happens weekly. The same people asking the same questions.
It's well...
And then people are like, I know someone just asked this, but I missed it or I can't find it.
Yeah. Use the search function. You know what is it? The magnifying glass icon? Click it and then type in whatever you want and you will get about 9 million results with what you need. Okay. Moving on. The next person who is annoying on that's the topic, right? The most annoying thing, stuff, whatever on social media. People. Okay, let's get real here, honey. People who post a YouTube link, but then all they say in their little caption editorial, I'll just leave this right here, as if I'm supposed to watch this 19-minute YouTube link and understand what the hell you're talking about.
They're making you do all the work.
Right.
Like, give me some idea of what I'm getting into.
Or give me a timestamp. Skip to 1318 because this is where Obama says this or Mitt Romney says that. I mean, give me something. Give me something. Why am I clicking this 18-minute YouTube video? And what do you want me to garner out of this 18-minute?
Yeah.
I'll just leave this right here.
I always want to say, like, I always want to know their opinion. Like, do you feel positive? Do you feel negative? I have no idea what you're feeling or thinking about this. You just leave it there for me to interpret.
I think it's to me, it's like they're dropping the mic without doing anything that warrants dropping the mic. I'll just leave this right here. Bloop! Okay, you dropped the mic, and now what?
Yeah.
It's a waste of time. Give us context.
Yes, please.
Context is what's missing from a lot of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
Context and tone.
Context matters.
Yes, and tone. Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah.
Are you trying to be funny? Are you being serious? Most people aren't being serious, and the people who are being serious should be made fun of. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Now, I showed you this picture of a sunset, honey. It's
yeah.
Speaking of, moving on from Good Day Sacramento to KCRA.
Okay. And just to be fair and upfront, it is a gorgeous sunset. And honestly, a good picture of a sunset.
It's a fine picture of a sunset taken by a telephone that has a fine camera, honey.
Yeah.
But this is from KCRA, own Mike Tissell. I might bleep out Karen's name now that I think about it.
Yeah, do.
So, and I've showed you the picture. Here's the picture, honey. It's a sun setting. It happens 365 days a year, honey. Okay?
Okay.
It's fine. It's a sun. You know what? It's the end of a day. It happens 365 times a year.
Not always that beautifully, but yes.
Okay. And then Mike Tissell from KCRA captions it. And I will read the whole thing. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I'm just looking at the time.
Edit.
I will read the whole thing, and then we will rip it to shreds. So it's a picture of a fine sunset with some cars in the foreground. Ruin it. I mean, this Nissan Pathfinder has its brake lights on, honey.
I mean, you got to capture it because that goes quickly. You got to capture that sunset.
You know what? Okay, seriously, Mike Tissell, you could move your camera up a few inches and get the Nissan Pathfinder out of the frame. But anyways, it's a fine picture of a sunset taken by, I presume, your iPhone. So his caption, what he writes with this lovely picture of a sunset, quote, "Can't believe I forgot to post this sunset from the other night. No filter, no manipulation, just great natural color." Okay. Let's start with the first sentence. Can't believe I forgot to post this sunset from the other night. Again, right away, I'm like, who gives an S? Who cares? It could be from a month ago. It could be from 8 months from now. It could be from the future.
Nobody knows.
I don't care.
Nobody knows or cares.
You already lost me within the first sentence. Can't believe I forgot to post this sunset from the... How about just, here's a sunset from Sacramento, California. Next sentence. Okay, this drives me nuts, honey. No filter.
That's harkening back to the early days of social media.
Yes.
Once again.
Yes.
Yeah, back when filters were like first a thing.
Right.
You wanted to differentiate between like, this is real, this is filtered.
Right.
Yeah. So unnecessary. Like, we don't care. Okay.
I know it was stupid back then.
True.
No one cares if there's a filter on it or not. Tell me, Mike Tissell, tell me all the movie making magic that Peter Jackson does with Lord of the Rings. I don't care. I just want to watch Lord of the Rings. I want to enjoy it. I don't need to know all the red cameras and how New Zealand cooperated with your tax breaks. Okay. But no filter. That drives me nuts. No filter. No one cares. Next sentence. No manipulation. What the hell does that even mean? Okay, you're not in Photoshop for 45 minutes saying, oh, I'm going to take this car out. I'm going to bloop this bleep here and boop, 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 boop. No manipulation. Who cares? Who cares? You took a picture with your telephone. It took 2 seconds. No filter. No manipulation. How about an emoji of the sun? And
right.
That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. And we can move on.
Simple, concise.
Right. Just great. Okay, and the final sentence. Just great natural color. Okay. The miracle of nature. Mother Nature. God, if you will. It's beautiful. It's a lovely sunset. I mean, I can't even. We get it. Can't believe I forgot to post this up. So first of all, you're starting with the time, which is completely irrelevant. I mean, it could be a picture from 1985. I took a picture of this Polaroid. Mm-hmm. No one cares. No filter. No manipulation. Just great natural color. How about here's a sunset.
Right.
Here's a sunset from June 21st, 2018. It doesn't matter. It's a nice picture.
It is.
We see them all the time on the socials. But that caption. You know what? It took probably 20 seconds to read that caption, and we spent probably 6 minutes on it. I spent 6 minutes whining about it. Okay. We're moving on. People. Okay. Did I already say people with asterisks?
No.
Okay. So I skipped to Mike Tissell. But okay. So this is mostly Twitter. Timeless. Yes. This is mostly Twitter. But people who won't curse on Twitter. Like they'll put F asterisk CK.
Yeah.
It's Twitter.
There's another guy on Twitter who's like very popular and he always complains about this. Like, we're all adults here. Like, we know what you're saying already. Just say it. Okay.
And this goes to Facebook is Sunday family dinner. You put your pictures of your kids and your cat and it's cute. And then Twitter is the bar. It's the speaker's corner in London. Is that a thing where you get up on a little pedestal?
On a box. Yeah.
And you start yelling about...
I've been there IRL.
Okay, girl.
I saw those people on those boxes.
And you start yelling about the government or Mike Tissell's pictures. But Twitter is reckless abandon, and you can go nuts. And so if you want to say the F word, say the F word. Right. Spell it out. Include the U.
Can I portray the other side of the argument for this one?
No.
I think the people who are putting asterisks in their curse words are people like unto myself who...
you are a classy lady.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Sure. That's one way of putting it. The other way of putting it is that for the first 2 decades of my life, I was like super controlled into my speech.
It's getting real up in here.
We are getting real, okay? Is this okay? So, like, even now... I do curse in real life, but when it comes to social media, where it's there, it's gonna stay there unless I delete it. People in my family may see it. I'm very apprehensive of actually cursing because I grew up in a household in a culture where cursing was not allowed, was punishable. So it's really hard for me to, like, even now at 37.
Yeah.
I'm not cursing on Facebook.
Right.
I'm not cursing on Instagram.
Right.
Even on Twitter, I have a few family members who follow me, so I'm still not cursing there. So I'm just trying to give the benefit of the doubt to people who do this. I think either they come from like an upbringing where that was really punishable and not tolerated.
I'm sorry.
And maybe they still have like people following them in their families or who are going to judge them or give them a hard time for it. That's the only excuse, okay? Mm-hmm. That's why I tend to, like, not curse.
Yeah.
I do occasionally, but not really on social media.
That I can understand, but it's the people who, well, just don't say the F word. The people I'm talking about are the people who work for giant media communications firms, who don't want to get into the.
Do they not want to be punished?
Right. Or they want to portray an image, or they don't want to go into the area that is questionable for good taste, and they so they write. Well, just again, don't write the F word. Say gosh dang or darn or helka or hella.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I tend to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these people who work for giant broadcast media communications firms who don't curse, just either don't write the F word with an asterisk, or do write it and go crazy because no one cares, and it's Twitter, and if someone cares, then just don't use it, just don't say it. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, next one. And we've talked about this before, but video. Don't use video.
It's worth repeating.
Don't use video ever. Do not use video.
Never, never, never.
Do not talk to your telephone in the car about what your opinions are. Do not talk to your telephone while you're at work about what your hot takes are or what your current problem is. No one cares. I'm not, me personally, as a consumer of social media, I'm not in a position. I'm working. I'm out here working. I don't have time to listen to your sound. That's probably crappy because you might be on the street. I have an opinion. Look at me. I'm talking on my phone. No one cares.
Furthermore,
yes,
do not put a freaking song on your Instagram stories.
Oh, yeah.
Today I was in line waiting for Lennox to get out of school, and I was like fourth in line. So there's like a few people in front of me, a few people behind me, and my volume had been turned up because I was listening to a podcast prior to going to get him. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting in line. I'm scrolling through my Instagram stories.
Waiting.
And all of a sudden on an Instagram story, some loud song comes on, and I quickly like push the down volume button. Right. It was so embarrassing. So just stop it.
Right.
Save me from that embarrassment, okay?
No video, especially no sound with
I don't
video.
care about your song that you're putting over your story. I don't care.
No one wants to hear a song. No one wants to hear you talking. No one cares. We tap through so we can't tap through fast enough. But a side note, use a boomerang. You know, I'm a big boomerang user. You are. It's because a boomerang is about 1 to 2 seconds of video, and there's no sound.
Yep.
And you, in 1 to 2 seconds, you get the gist of what's going on, and you can move on with your life instead of these people. Because stories, and we're talking about sports stories here, I guess, but regular Instagram also.
Yeah. I don't want a video. I
want to read. I want to look at a picture. I want to read your stupid caption, Meg.
Do you really want to read?
If their caption, unless their caption is no filter. But I can take a sentence or two, honey. But you know what? Okay. You just brought up something big. When you have to click more
right
on the caption.
Right.
I don't click that. If I do click it on accident, I don't read your 8-paragraph diatribe, long pointed think piece. Go work for the New Yorker. Go work for the Atlantic. Get the hell out of here with that blog crap. Give me a sentence or two, and then let me move on. But if you have to click see more, is that the whatever the proper name or whatever?
Yeah,
see more, look more.
I think like on Instagram it's just a few dots.
Read more, right.
Yeah, but we all know what that is.
If I have to click that, I might click it, but then once I see 9 paragraphs coming at me, I'm like, you know what? I'm moving on with my life. Okay. But yeah, like I said, use Boomerang. I'm a big Boomerang guy. I've always been, because it takes very little focus.
Right.
It takes very little time, 1 to 2 seconds. There's no sound. So if you're talking to your phone out on the street or in a busy place with lots of people, a business or something, or a restaurant, it's hard to hear you, okay? And it's not only hard to hear you, no one cares.
And once again, I know I've said this in one of our prior social media rants.
Yes.
Every time I have had volume on and listened from beginning to end of somebody talking, I've always regretted it. Or I've thought this is not worth it.
Right.
I gave you a chance and you let me down.
What about the people who put on their Instagram stories 3, 4, 5, because you get 15 seconds. So it's 60. So
no, you get a minute, don't you?
On a story?
I think they've elevated the time.
They've escalated it?
Sure.
Well, regardless, if they do 3, 4, 5 stories in a row of them talking to their phone about God knows what, no one cares.
Nobody cares.
Okay. Let's move on. That took a lot out of me.
Whew.
There's a lot here. There's a lot of material here. It's like the Hype House. Moving on. This is general advisory. Just pictures of fireworks, quote unquote pictures of fireworks, because fireworks are moving apparatuses. So just a broad general rule: no fireworks, no sunset, mic to sell, no moon. Because they all look like crap.
They never turn out well. No matter how good your camera is. I mean, those images that are in magazines or whatever, and they're filtered to the max. But
no manipulation.
You know what? I think that you and us, everyone would be happier if you just stayed in the moment.
Right.
And, lived in the moment, appreciate it, take it in, remember it. I'm sure everyone would just be happier. It's beautiful when you're really experiencing it for yourself.
Enjoy it. And you send me pictures of sunsets, and that's a 1-to-1 conversation. Yeah. And I can appreciate it because I live here in in Riva, West Sacramento.
And you, both of us, we care about what the other person is seeing and taking in during their day, and as opposed to a person on social media.
I have a lower standard, or I get it. You're showing me, hey, honey, this is the picture from our window, or this is a picture from our balcony, our porch. And I can appreciate that. But when you put it, let's be honest, it's not a high quality picture, because pictures of moons and fireworks and most sunset pictures, they're crappy.
Moons and fireworks especially. Yes. Occasionally you get a good shot of the sky, but yeah, it's rare. So just keep that to yourself.
Keep that to yourself.
Or just put your phone down and enjoy it.
Right.
And try to just appreciate this moment of being alive and experiencing this.
Right. Keep it to your loved ones. Keep it personal. And, this is most of social media. It shouldn't be social. It should be social with your immediate family. Maybe, I sent pictures of darling daughter Luna Marie that you sent me. I sent them to my mom. I sent the picture of Lennox Albert that you sent me, darling son. I sent that to my mom, but I keep that to us because I know most people don't really care, and I don't want to waste people's time. And it's just, I just, again, this is a new medium. It's a new thing that every single person on the planet, or whatever, how many ever billion people are on Facebook / Instagram / Twitter, and we have the capability to broadcast and reach a giant audience in a second or a minute. We can reach 6 million people or 6,000 people or 600 or 6 billion. But we need to, with great power comes great responsibility. We need to realize that there's more going on, and in the end, we're just wasting a lot of people's times. Okay, so this is a related but tangential but still critical part of social media. You're listening to your favorite podcast, or your favorite terrestrial radio broadcast, or your favorite television broadcast. And the host / anchor / reporter / whatever, they say, oh, and I tweeted about this last night. Caitlyn Jenner is running for governor, and I think that you don't need to mention that you tweeted last night. Or the Caitlyn Jenner story comes up and you say, oh, I tweeted about this last night. And then you go into your hot take or your opinion. You're taking me out of the moment.
Good for you.
Congratulations. Radio / podcasts are theater of the mind. So when you break the fourth wall and you say, and you get out of your sort of extemporaneous, I'm talking out of my head, or I'm improvising. When you break that fourth wall, it's like the people on Reddit who have a funny take and then they end it with /sarcastic or /sarcasm. Okay, I got it. You were trying to be funny. Now that you made it all real, or you took me out of your funniness, I don't get it. It drives me nuts. So as I tweeted last night, just talk. I might follow you on Twitter. I might not. I might follow you on Twitter, but I missed your tweet. They're separate media entities. Treat them as such. Okay, so next one is the Subliminal Humblebrag. So a certain radio host on terrestrial broadcast radio in Sacramento, California, said it was a Facebook post, and it was something like, I know y'all. I didn't get a stimulus check, but I know y'all are at Starbucks spending yours. In other words, I didn't get a stimulus check. She was saying. In other words, I make more than. What was the stimulus check minimum?
I think 75,000.
75,000.
And we know that this particular person is a single adult, correct?
Right.
No children, no dependents.
Yes.
So, okay.
Because she can't get a man, am I right?
Well. So you're making way more money than us as a family of 4.
Exactly.
So, okay.
Congratulations.
Thanks for that reminder.
Good for you. You make over 75,000. I don't make over 75,000. Thanks for bringing it up.
Like whatever a couple is supposed to make, we don't make over that, I guess. Right. Because we did get a stimulus.
Right. So we make less than the minimum. We make less than the threshold. She makes more of it. But she finds it a point to post, I know I didn't get a stimulus, but have fun spending it at Starbucks. The lines are long at Starbucks today. Hope you all have fun spending your stimulus check. I didn't get one.
You know, another thing I feel about that is like that seems almost passive aggressive. Like she's annoyed that other people did get a stimulus.
Oh yeah.
But like you didn't get it because you make over the limit.
Right.
So don't be hating on us.
Right. $1,200 isn't life-changing money, and we got $500 for each Wow Chow, Lennox Albert, and Luna Marie.
Yeah.
Okay. It was nice, and we blew it. What did we blow it on? I don't remember what we blew it on.
I put it in my savings, honey.
Really?
Yes.
What did I do, honey?
You
you got our direct deposit.
Oh,
so you
that's
got
right.
The whole
that's
thing.
right. That's right. Okay. Well, part of it we saved. Part of it we spent like towards household goods items.
Sure.
Things like for the family. Oh, we did.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we weren't like going crazy and blowing it, but and to be truthful, we're very blessed that we could have done without it, but we got it because we qualified for it.
Right.
But yeah, that person didn't need to say anything.
Yes.
It's fine. You're better off than the rest of us. Good for you.
Congratulations. Good for you. We're proud of you. Your mom is proud of you. Okay. Next is This is a very small audience, but so people on TV say, speaking of Good Day Sacramento, Diana Kupfer, who I saw in real life when I worked at Good Day Sacramento for 2 weeks. But so these people on television, they're on broadcast network television, and then but on their Instagram story or their regular Instagram, they post bloopers. Okay. Again, back to no video. No video. No video.
Yeah. And you know what? This isn't as funny as you think it is.
Right. That's the big thing. You may have found this funny. Someone told you, your network television, local broadcast television boss told you that this was funny. But IRL, this was not funny. No one cares. And again, I don't have time in my day to devote listening to audio and watching video. So your bloopers that you thought were funny, be in the moment. It was wacky, and the 6 people who are watching a broadcast television at 9 a.m. found it was wacky, and move on.
This goes back to what you're talking about, like send it to your spouse, send it to your mom.
Yes.
Okay, don't send it to the general public.
Right. Just keep it personal. You have the ability to broadcast to the entire planet, but you don't need to use it. Okay, next one up. Too many hashtags. Now, I back in the day, you used the hashtag to quote unquote get discovered. So if the Oscars were going on and you tweeted whatever, Ricky Gervais is being nuts, or he did the Golden Globes, but okay, Billy Crystal is being nuts, or Nomadland didn't deserve Best Picture, and you would end it with hashtag Oscars or hashtag Academy Awards to quote unquote get discovered. So people theoretically who are clicking on hashtag Academy Awards or hashtag Oscars would see your wacky tweet and maybe like it, maybe follow you, maybe reply. So it was back to discoverability, but it's gotten out of hand with hashtags now. People trying to be discovered. So I have should I mention this person, honey?
I cannot recall who this person is.
I once made sandwiches with him for the homeless.
Okay, say no more.
Who I worked with at one point. But okay, so he takes a picture of, what does it say? Light post?
A light post with a sunset.
Okay, it's not Mike Tissell. It's the Boston version of Mike Tissell. So he takes a picture of a light post somewhere in northeastern the United States of America. And the caption is camera emoji. Okay, I get you. Nikon FE2. Again, right away, you're diminishing your audience to what? Because 99% of people use their stupid phone to take pictures.
Yeah.
Nikon FE2. Okay, for the camera enthusiasts. And then, I don't know what that emoticon or emoji is. And then Porta 400, which I have no idea what that means. 35 millimeter. Okay. 35 millimeter film. Okay. Now, here come the cavalcade of hashtags. Should I read hashtag in front of each one or just read each one?
Just read each one because there are about 15 to 20.
I think I should write. I think I should read hashtag.
No.
Okay. Well, this is the hashtag. Again, back to the matter at hand. There's people using too many hashtags. Okay, so this person, James Rojas.
Oh, dear.
I made sandwiches with him for the homeless once.
Bless your heart.
Nikon FE2, something, Portra 400, 35 millimeter. So obviously he's a camera enthusiast.
Yes, for other camera enthusiasts.
Okay, so here we go with the hashtags. Hashtag analog. Hashtag analog features. What? Right away, analog features. What is that? Hashtag film is not dead. So people who are clicking or searching for film is not dead will arrive on his picture of a light post. What is this?
A light post.
A light post.
With the sunset in the background.
With the sunset in the background in northeastern United States of America. We'll find it. Next one. Hashtag film photography. Hashtag film community. Hashtag analog film. Hashtag film is alive. Hashtag analog vibes. You got your analog vibes, man. Hashtag film is alive. Hashtag, I already said that. Hashtag grain is good. Grain is good. You are super narrow casting to 6 people on the planet. Hashtag grain is good. Who would click that? Who would search that? Who cares? Hashtag analog camera. Hashtag 35mm film. Hashtag 35mm. Hashtag analog photography. Hashtag shoot film. Hashtag buy film. Okay. So go buy your Fuji disposable cameras. Who's buy film? Hashtag Kodak. I'm getting tired. Hashtag Kodak film. Hashtag Portra. Hashtag Portra 400. Hashtag Kodak Portra 400. Hashtag film camera. Hashtag Nikon. Hashtag Nikon FE2.
Whew.
I'm tired. Why?
Why, James? Why?
Why, James Rojas? We made sandwiches once. If I had known that you were going to be a hashtag abuser, I would have never made sandwiches with you. Okay. Let's end with a dud because I'm tired, honey.
I know. That took a lot out of you.
Just the people who, again, posting video, which is a no-no in our world, but then they write on it, wait for it, or sound on. No.
We're not waiting for it.
I'm not waiting for it.
I ain't waiting for it.
It might be 8 seconds, it might be 8 minutes, but I'm not going to wait.
I do not have time for that.
Whatever payoff you think is worth it, that you wasted your life, I'm not going to waste my life on. And then sound on, no. I will not turn my sound on. I'm at work, or I'm in a public place.
Never.
Or I'm with my family. I don't want to turn sound on. I don't want to disrupt what's going on in my life for your sound on. And finally, Gofundmes. I ignore them all. I mean, my heart goes out to them.
I know.
And I hope they raise their $20,000 or $50,000 or $100,000. But I don't get it. Click here for your GoFundMe raise. This is a nice family who is staying in a West Sacramento motel. Yes.
May I go rogue right now?
Sure.
Or it's not really rogue. It's more of a tangent. Okay. So GoFundMe, I get because it's like a specific incident in a person's life that they need help with. Do you know what I detest? This is Facebook. It's my birthday. I'm trying to raise $200 towards cancer awareness.
Oh my goodness.
That is the worst.
Oh my goodness.
That is so bad. And I ignore that every time.
And some people raise zero money or
so
$5.
Sad. I know.
I wonder if they give themselves. Do they give themselves to reach the limit of $200? This used to be a big thing. It's phased out. But yeah.
I still see it too often.
Yeah. Like, whatever. Like, leave me alone. I barely know you. I don't know you. I used to know you.
It's like, in lieu of presents, like you were going to get presents anyway from any of us.
Right.
We're trying to raise this money.
Right.
And don't do it. If you want to donate money, do it.
Yes.
But, like, don't post that for the rest of us to contribute to.
You struck a nerve, honey. I can't. Those used to proliferate, and it was just like, you would see because it would have their total. Like, they're trying to raise $200 and they've raised $15.
I know.
The $15 maybe from their mom or their brother or themselves. And it was just like, I guess I hope you reach $200, but it ain't coming from me. You ain't get one damn dime from me.
Especially when, like, I haven't seen you in real life in 20 years.
Right.
I'm not giving you money for anything.
We smoked pot in high school, but why does that mean I should contribute to your cancer awareness? Oh, that was a good one, honey. Well, on a similar note, when you wish people happy birthday, call them or text them. Don't put on your Instagram 10 pictures of you with them partying through the years. Say, happy birthday to Amy or happy birthday to Alex. And okay. Why don't you call them or text them personally,
it's so
one-on-one?
much more personal and appreciative if you just send them a direct message.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it means so much more.
I would say posting on their Facebook wall is okay, because that's almost one-to-one.
Oh,
it's one-to-one with a little bit of public.
So. But okay.
Well, I think it's almost, it's like between putting them on your Instagram and a personal birthday message via text message or a phone call. I think it's in between. It's the happy medium No?
Sure.
Okay. So, wow. This has been a lot.
Wow.
I know. It's nearly an hour. And
I hope you edit this down quite a bit.
I shall, darling. I shall. Okay. So, this is our What's Annoying with Social Media, Part 3. Part 4 will be coming probably in 7 days.
Give us another week to find more things we're annoyed with.
Yeah, next Friday. Well, I just want to implore you all to, that's the end of the program. That's PROGRAMME. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our Casper Matches promo code. We don't have a Casper Matches promo code. Click that link in the bio. We don't have a link in the bio.
And we never will.
Yes. Goodbye. I love you.
I love you.
I hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. We love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, we may have called out people who are trying to raise money for cancer awareness. But we're still good people, and I'm still a good person. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day/night.